At Saline High School, there are plenty of options to make sure kids can thrive in school. One of these options is the blended class format, where you can take on learning in a new type of environment.
Blended learning is kind of insinuated in the name, but it's an idea where students are able to work in a more traditional classroom setting, but also have independence to work on their own through oftentimes a playlist of assignments or activities that allow them to kind of self-pace, go deeper into content, and learn on their own, and combine that with what we do together as a class.
Students have the ability for some days to be in the classroom and other days to be working on their own, and so they can kind of self-pace what they're doing. It also allows for the teachers to be able to meet with small groups, help students who might be struggling with the content, and really zero in on what struggles individual students might be having.
I chose to take a blended class partly because I just thought it would be a fun thing to do, a nice chill class, but also just because the way that I learn is more I need to sit and focus and do what I need to do with my time, and I felt like a change of scenery or classroom versus the commons would be more beneficial for me to be more productive. I enjoy a lot of the fact that we're in class, but we're also blended. So we get check-ins, but we also have our time where we can just kind of sit and catch up or do what we need to do and just work at our own pace, really, because I do like the fact that we still have that in-person connection with our teachers so that we can ask questions, we can be clear, have things clarified for us, as well as just, it's a fun experience to just be able to move away from your normal day-to-day classroom to a different place.
Teaching US blended has been really great. I think this is my first time doing it, so I feel like I've learned a lot along the ways and look forward to doing it again in the future. And it's been really cool to see how students have approached their learning and have been really successful. To be honest, I had to do some research to figure out exactly how to teach the class and different strategies to use, but I was really excited about it.
If you are not someone who is good at, I would have never been able to do a blended class when I was in high school. I was not good at time management. I was not good at planning things out. So this would not have been a good option for me, but I think for a lot of students it is, and it requires you to be good at that, because if you're not, you won't succeed in these classes.
It's different in that when I'm planning, I really have to think about the lessons that students can work independently on and how they can approach a learning target or learning standard on their own, and how we kind of mesh that with whole class learning and then allowing them to work independently at their own pace. So for me, it's more of a planning, just how I plan the class looks a little bit different because I want to take all of those things into consideration.
It allows for you to sit with your friends, to talk. In all honesty, if you are having trouble in another course and you need extra time to make something up or need extra time to work, you can do that because you're able to flex your time. It's also very much like what college courses look like, where when you leave K-12, you've got classes Monday, Wednesday, or you have classes Tuesday, Thursday, and so you have time in between to work on that, how it best suits your schedule. And so it gives you a little glimpse into what you'll be doing later, but also allowing you to really take it at your own pace.
The workload from a blended to non-blended is actually pretty, it's a decent difference. I noticed that a lot in my non-blended classrooms, I have more busy work assignments, if you would. In my blended ones, it's more okay, you have this and it's due in 2 days or in tomorrow night if it's assigned to you that day, which I really enjoy.
If you are looking for a new way to learn, an environment that adapts to your pace, and a less stressful classroom, blended learning could be the solution for you.